actually check the issue. So I'm going to use okay, it looks like my YouTube stream is not working. Cool, it works now. Okay. So there was a disturbance in the streaming in between. Let's just make sure I'm audible. Okay, I'm not audible, am I? Weird, I'm audible now. Okay, let's talk louder maybe. Cool. I can listen to myself. It's pretty creepy. Okay, back to heaven. So basically we are going to look at how I'm going to solve or how I'm going to try to go about trying to resolve this issue that someone posted in Helm. So Helm is a tool used to deploy applications to Kubernetes, and this is an issue that someone posted for a recent version of Helm. It's an alpha version, so yeah. So let's just make sure we have that version, and yeah, we have it. Um, okay, so now to install an application, I'm going to use Minikube. It's a tool that you can use to run a local Kubernetes cluster. So I'm just going to go ahead and start it. Okay, it says unable to start the VM. Terminated unexpectedly. Okay, let's just go ahead and delete it. Okay, that's taken quite some time. Okay, cool, it's done. Minikube status, nothing running. Start. So while this goes on, let me, okay, oh, such error setting up the host on your network and machine. Customer is this created is not visible. You might want to uninstall and reinstall a latest version of. Okay, what's the VirtualBox version that I have? Is it even started? Okay, looks like I can't even open it. Cool. How about I go and try to go to applications and applications and look for VirtualBox and delete it. Okay, that's done. Let's go get the latest version of VirtualBox. Whoa. Okay, that's gonna take some time. Meanwhile, I'm going to unmute some songs. You could probably check this out. Code Radio by Free Code Camp. It's really good. So yeah. Yep, we're done. Okay, so I'm going to use this to install VirtualBox. Come on. I actually didn't expect this. I should have probably checked the setup before starting the live stream. Okay, that's done, and let's go delete the old stuff. And VirtualBox is up and running. Wow, nice. Okay, looks like I have something saved over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete them because I don't even remember why I created them. So that's that. That's that. I'm going to delete the minikube too so that I can create a new one. No, completely. Yep. Awesome. Done. So let's just go ahead and we can status cool. No props. Delete it. Status. Start. I really love the smileys that they put here, the emojis. You know, they really are good at, saying errors and sorry and stuff like that. It's funny how they put so many emojis. You should see the number of them they put. So let's go ahead and actually analyze the issue that this person has actually put up. So they say this is the Helm version they have. We have the same Helm version. And they say that when they try to do a Helm upgrade, this command, the upgrade process does not take into account the newly set values of foo:\bar. So they're talking about this and how to reproduce. Install a chart with Helm install with any values you want. Okay. Run an upgrade. Okay. And with okay. Okay. So they're saying check the values with Helm get values, and you'll see null as the return value, or with Helm get values previous values from the installed without the new foo value. You can also verify that the chart in output with run debug when modifying a value that is used within there, as you'll see that value isn't updated. So they're basically saying that it fails to apply value changes. It doesn't update the value changes. So you have to modify the values in the original chart repository for local charts. So I think they're talking about the default values in the chart repository. Run upgrade, it'll work as intended. Same issue with the same Helm version. We need to check that out. Is my thing ready? No, not yet. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can actually change the scene to something else. Add a scene. No scene. Can I do that? Am I on no scene now? Wow, I'm on no scene. I can do some like stuff that I cannot do on screen. Like just make sure I'm not showing some you know sensitive information, um, like data about the company where I work in, any code relating to the projects that I'm working internally in my company. So I'll just make sure of that, because we use Helm even in my team, so I just want to make sure I don't show any sensitive info. Let's see. Looks like I don't have any sensitive info. I think I'm good. So let's just switch back to the original scene and minimize OBS. Cool, we're there. Okay, this person saying that if you install a chat and then upgrade it, they're not able to upgrade the values. So let's just go ahead and actually try to. Okay, I don't have tabs in this terminal, so I'm just gonna open another terminal. Okay, that term, and I'm gonna say helm 3 in it, and it has been configured. Okay, my terminal is giving me keep status. Cool. The thing is, I'm using this terminal called Alacrity. It's this, and this does not have tabs. If I do Command T, it'll just print T. So if you want to use tabs, you have to use tmux probably, and then you can use tabs, and then you can use windows and so on. Like you can see how there are like two tabs over here, and then there is a split window over here, and so on. So you'll have to use tmux if you're using Alacrity like this, or just stick with a single tab, which is a single pane. So yeah, so now we have Kubernetes running. Let's just put kubectl version, and we have client version 1.10 and server version 1.14, and we have now we can actually install something with Helm. This person says you can install any chart, a chart, so yeah, it can be any chart. So I'm just going to see what repositories I have, the stable repository, and I'm going to say search for, let's say, Redis chart. So we have stable Redis chart, so maybe we can fetch this chart, stable slash redis. Cool, we fetched it, and let's see what it has. Okay, that's a lot of things. We have some stateful set, we have some, okay, that's pretty complicated for a simple chart. Let's not use that. I need a really simple chart. So let's say I'm going to create a chart with Helm create chart issue. This is basically issue 5792. So let's say I say 5792. So the problem is I'm trying to create a directory with the name 5792. So I'm just going to say 5792 chart. So there we go. We have this, and okay, we can use this to see the chart. So we can get rid of the charts directory which is empty, and so this person said you can use any chart. So let's see what this chart has. It's a lot of values basically. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove some things. So let's say I'll just remove this nodes, and I remove the service and the ingress. That's a lot. And in deployment, let's get rid of the resources and the readiness and liveness probes. And what values do we have here? So service, I just removed them. I just removed ingress related things and resources and node selectors and all that. And we have an nginx repository, okay. And we have a helpers, and that's it. We have something for labels. So okay, I think this is good enough. Let's try installing this chart and see where it takes us. So I'm just gonna go ahead and install this chart. So I'm gonna say first of all, can I do Helm 3 list? So using Helm, you can actually see, like, what are the list deployed releases, Helm releases. There's nothing over here. You can even use Helm ls. So I'm just gonna go ahead and install. So it says Helm install needs name, release name, and chart. So I'm just gonna say the release name is issue 5792, I think, and the chart is basically this issue, this chart. So okay, cool, it's deployed, and Helm ls says it's deployed. So let's do a kubectl get pod, and we have a container creating. Cool. So we have an image chart app version. So basically this is the app version that went in. So cool, it's running. Let's see if it has logs. So serial logs -f, and oops. Okay, why don't we have logs? Weird. Is it possible that I have to do something to get the logs? Maybe I'll do keep serial port forward. Um, what do you need to port forward? You need to say pod and what port. So this is going to be port 80. Okay, I can't do that. So how about it's host colon pod port. So I'll make it as host as 8080 and so what if I hit localhost 8080? Cool, I hit it and let's see the logs. Cool, we have the logs. Yep, see that? We have the logs. Cool, so it's all running. We can see that and now let's try to maybe run something else by updating the values YAML. So I'm just gonna check if there's a thing called HTTP echo. So HashiCorp has. So what I'm basically gonna try to do this issue. So I'm basically trying to reproduce the issue. So um, successfully install a chart with values YAML. The thing is actually I didn't use the values YAML. Helm list and get values issue 5792. Okay. It basically used the default values YAML. Um, the default values YAML. So that's that. And upgrade. So this is done. Upgrade the release with the updated values YAML. Or yep, let's just put it that way. I actually didn't put anything, so I'll just say with no values YAML with some values YAML. It's better because that's what I did. I didn't put any values YAML. No. Let's say, hey, how about we increase replica count instead of changing the image? I was thinking of changing the image of the values YAML, but replica count seems very easy. So how about I say upgrade, and upgrade needs the release name. So it's issue 5792 and the chart, it's issue 5792 chart, and it needs some flags. So I'll use the values flag, or maybe I can just see what's the complete thing. It's hyphen values, specify values in the YAML file. So helm3 list and helm3 upgrade issue 5792 issue 5792 chart and its values, and you can put some values here. You can say issue 5792 new values.yaml, and you can say replica. Let's just see what's the values YAML for that. Okay, I'm gonna put this. So cool, I got this, and we're gonna make it 2. So it's the name is issue 5792 new values YAML. So we do that, and helm3 ls, we see there's a revision and history issue 5792, and we see that it's deployed. It was basically a few minutes ago, I mean it's just seconds ago, and the previous one was like few minutes ago. Let's see how the pods look like. Hey, there's only one pod. I say there are two pods. What just happened to my keep still get deployment? There's only one. Okay. Helm 3 get values. Let's see the values for the thing. And oh my god, yeah, it didn't change actually. Okay. How about we see what's the values in revision 1? What if I put a wrong number? That's not okay. Release not found. I mean, that revision is not found. I don't know if release not found is exact. But anyways, okay. The replica count didn't work. Hmm, that's weird. What would be the problem? Basically, this is the problem that they're trying to say. How about I put, is it something like it didn't even take this? How about I put this over here and say this? I aliased my K to. Oh, I did. Oh yeah, I did. So I aliased my K to kubectl. It's basically kubectl. So K means kubectl. You can say K version and it'll say. So K get pod and okay. Helm 3 get values issue 5792. Man, that's not changing. These people are right actually. Hmm. So they're saying install a chart. I did that with the new values. Run an upgrade with the new values YAML, or by bypassing or by passing the values in the command line. Okay. Hmm. Okay, check the values with this. That's what we did. And see null as the return value or the helm get values if need from the install and the initial value. So they're saying that even when you do a upgrade, that you can see the okay, but they're doing a dry run. They're not doing an actual upgrade. Let's just try a dry run itself, but with debug, and let's see what it says. So okay, that's a lot of things. Let's just clear everything and try again. Okay, so it says preparing upgrade for issue 5792. So basically the release, copying values from a to new release. Okay, why is it copying values? Maybe, oh, is this like a copy values and then, oh yeah, I think that it's something like reusing values. So and then you update it with the new values like some overriding. So performing update, try run for and status pending upgrade manifest has been upgraded. Okay. Hey, where's my I mean what where is the values YAML that I just mentioned? There's no values here, is it? How about I give it like this? Okay, didn't even consider my new values YAML. Okay, okay. Looks like the issue is real. How about we try this? We say -f set replica count. Let's just make sure that we're typing it right. Replica count and it's equal to 2 and okay. So this was a dry run and this time I'm going to do a debug and this install it. So looks like there are no changes for deployment. Okay. Oh, wait, the last time I checked, I wasn't checking clearly, so they actually showed me the deployment and the replicas is still one. Wow. So they're saying checking one resources for changes and there are no changes, updating status. So it's just upgrading the thing with a new release revision, but let's say I did it and then it's 6 and then I do again and it has been upgraded and then I see it's 7 but the values are still the same because you see it says checking one resource for changes, looks like there are no changes. Hmm, this is a confirmed bug. Let's just try one more thing. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to say, can I say del? Yeah. Oh, oh, wait. Let's just try this. So release name issue 5792. Cool. Oh, I forgot to purge. So basically, purge tells you to completely remove the name. But I mean, that was in a previous version. Looks like there's nothing of that sort here. Okay, let's just go ahead and see if there's anything. No. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to install you know, the chart with some values YAML. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this here and say values, and this one I'm going to have 4. That is going to be the new values. So I'm going to say helm install and I'm going to say release name is issue 5792 and I'm going to say the chart name is this and I'm going to say the value is YAML is this time I'm going to say -f. Okay, let's just go ahead with this itself. I'm going to say issue this old oh, this value is YAML and cool, it's deployed. So if I say get pod, wow, I have 2 of them running, and now if I try to upgrade this with the new values YAML, does it get upgraded? Helm 3 alpha get values issue 5792. Wow, okay, man, this doesn't work. Okay, this is a real issue. I can feel you, man. Okay, let's just go ahead and put this. I'm going to reproduce the issue with this chart and let's zip this chart maybe, or do I have TLDR? Cool, I have TLDR. What's the tar? So I have to say to create an archive, gzipped archive. Okay, I have to do that. I'm gonna say issue 5792 tar.gz and I'm gonna put that chart and make sure I'm able to get it right. Cool. It's the values YAML, chart YAML, start YAML, metadata, values YAML, the default values, and the helpers, and everything's fine. Yeah, templates and okay. So I can open this and I can put this chart over here. Okay, that's done. Looks like that's me watching now. Okay, so we have that, and I used this values YAML to install. How about we pull the and oh, doesn't it say .yaml, is it? Right? Do I have to tar that too? I wish GitHub allowed some more file types. So I'm just gonna go ahead and copy paste it, I think. So I used this values YAML to install, and and this one to upgrade. Upgrade the replica count of the deployment didn't change. Like how which confirms that the values wasn't updated, like how let's just go ahead and put thanks for thanks um Ron and Luigi for reporting this issue in this chat. Values wasn't updated. On these are the logs that come up. Let's just make sure that we got the logs right. Cool. Let's try this. Oh, I had to do debug. Cool. Let's just do this. Five 792 new values YAML, and let's just put helm so that we don't confuse them, and cool. I think that's pretty much it. It's weird to see this log as it says that there are no changes for the deployment, when in fact there are, as I put the values here. Yeah, let's also try this. So how about I change the, well, I think the chart values YAML will help it. So yeah, the chart. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to change it in the chart itself instead of passing it as the new values YAML. So let's see how that goes. This time looks like there are no changes. Okay. Oh, that's because the helm get values issue first. Like initially itself I overrided the default values 1 with 2, which is over here, and so let's just say I'm gonna put 4 or just 8. How about that? Looks like there are no changes. Okay. Wow. So looks like even the chart changes are not taken up. Hmm. But this person said something, right? So interesting enough, if you were to modify the values in the original chart repository and run the upgrade with, it will work as intended. Okay. So they're saying if I mention this, I don't see any change. I put the replica count as 8, but oops, but my pods are still 2. Hmm. So I'm just gonna say I could never update the values YAML values and change the replica count with the above chart. Please help us understand in which cases it worked for you, and and we can, and I will also look at the code to see why it said there are no changes um, in the logs and why there was no update. So we can start seeing why the whole thing happened, and okay, maybe this one wasn't pretty. It's okay, I think. Okay, so let's go to the code and see how this whole thing works. Let me just go to the no scenes so that I can hide any possibly sensitive information, and let me also see if I'm audible. Okay, I'm pretty audible. I'm just gonna go ahead to Twitter and put that. You know, last time I went live, I just wasn't audible at all and I wasn't talking loud, so it was pretty funny. And I was like, Hey, that was my first live. No, yeah, basically, I was just laughing at myself, and I was like, why didn't it work? And then I realized, okay, the mic wasn't near my mouth, and uh, that's it. I wasn't speaking loud. So this time the mic is clipped to my shirt, and yeah, I am pretty audible. I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna go ahead and probably show that here. Me putting, yes, I'm audible. Yep, I'm audible. Cool. Let's just go to the no scene and make sure I don't have any sensitive information. Um, okay, can't possibly have sensitive information. So, basically, I was trying to hide information, like, I was thinking maybe I have IntelliJ installed and my projects already open, like my company projects. So, looks like after my laptop changes, like this is a different laptop that I'm working on now. So looks like I don't even have IntelliJ installed. So let's just go ahead and install IntelliJ. So IntelliJ is pretty good. Um, I am going to use the Ultimate Edition and do an evaluation for free for now, and probably get some license later. Um, yeah, or just use Community Edition. I think that's going to take some time. So let's just open Helm code in VS Code. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get Helm code. So let's just go home directory, go source. Okay, looks like I don't have Helm code, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say, oh, I do have Helm code. Okay, I don't. Okay, so you can do git clone and let's see if I forked it. Okay, I already have a fork, but let's just say I'm gonna use the source. This one. Okay, sensitive information removed, and cool. Now I have since SSH keys added for a lot of things. So yep, almost everything is sensitive information. I think I should get a different laptop altogether. I'll just use different user for my streaming so that I don't have any sensitive information. While I'm streaming, that is, yeah. So we have a lot of code in Helm. Let's just pause this one. Cool, paused. Come on, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's faster. Okay, not really fast. Hmm. Why did I stop the radio? I'm just shaking my head, waiting for the clone to complete. Let's see if there are any other new issues coming up. You should seriously see my notifications actually. Helm is getting so many issues every day. So this is my notifications, and most of it is Helm. Yeah, I have like, I know, some around 54, and I think 50 of them is like Helm. And then I have some free code camp ones because I'm watching that repository too. Um, well, that's a lot of issues especially. So I think I could probably check some of the issue when this is happening, or just wait for this. Hmm, cool. Someone has put issue. I tried to deploy my image with tag, and the tag is a number. I think that's what they mean. Not sure. Okay, I'm sorry, I was off. So yeah, this is with tag number and causing Kubernetes pod status to be invalid image. Okay, the version they're using is the latest release in version 2. And what happened? They're using this 45980 for some number, and it says invalid image name. Okay, is this like in? I can use Docker Hub like this easily. And I just say DH and it comes. I just have to say DH and that's it. So looks like that's an image in Docker Hub, and I can actually try to support images with tag HTML. Okay, looks like this is a Helm issue and not kubectl. Okay, why did that happen? Oh. Okay, so you can see that they actually put a number over here, and it turned out to a scientific number over here, and that's the problem. So, how about we go and fix this maybe? How do I fix this? Maybe always consider the tag as a string, I guess, instead of an integer. But then, hmm, is this like for sure? How about we try this with this tag 1234 and scene deployment. Let's try this whole thing with this one. So here it says chart app version. How about it says dot the value is dot and the tag and oh, this has come up. Okay, just before this, I'm gonna go ahead and say open source GitHub images and do this. So it says, oh, the number is not even coming. Well, oh, values.image.tag. It's under image, so just 1, 2, 3, 4. How about a bigger number? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 0. Cool, that's a problem. Even Hell3 has the problem. Cool. How about we we just put that as a problem too. Just rename this whole thing and put it up. Maybe. Okay, let's just go ahead and see the code for it. Now we use make in Helm. So, and I'm gonna just go ahead and check out the dev branch. Let's just see what branches are there. Dev version 3 branch and okay, haptic. That was slow. Faster. Okay. So there's a make file over here. We can use code for now till I get IntelliJ. I can resume this here and we can go check the values that the chart gets. So it is values, map of string of interface, and okay, that's a lot of stuff. Not an easy thing, huh? Maybe I'll to start with do the easy thing. Report the issue with just a different thing. And also mention doesn't work by 768. How about I copy this whole thing and paste it in and say 5768 over here, and also mention it in everything, like for example everything. So let's just go here, open source, GitHub, Helm issues 5768. Oops, 768. Code. Look for the term 5792 and replace it with the term 5768. We'll be done for the day. I mean, done for this at least. I have a tool called RG and it looks for patterns, basically like grep. So it just needs pattern, RG pattern, that's it. Even path is not mandatory. You see 5, 6, 7, 8, it shows this. So pretty cool, huh? It's pretty fast also. So cool. We can tar this. Says here issue 5768 .tar.gz and say hi 768 and 768. That's easy. Cool. So I can open this and we can go down and let's just do the simple part to start with. I'm able to reproduce the issue with this chart by doing Helm template. I also see the same issue. Actually, I don't have Helm 2, so let's just get Helm 2. Helm releases. So that's version 3. Helm version 2 is here. That is the latest version. I can get a release thing here. Cool, that's pretty fast. Let's decrease the volume of the radio. Am I still audible? Yep, I'm still audible. Cool. Okay. I have downloaded this. Let's just go to downloads and look at Helm. XVCF Darwin and Helm. Where is Helm? Helm 3 Alpha. It's in user local bin, so I'm gonna move even this to the user local bin to Helm and Helm version. There's no tiller, that's okay. Client. So I'm gonna delete the other ones now. Helm, and I'm gonna go to open source. GitHub Helm issues, and I'm gonna see if I can do a template on tar.gc. Hey, tar.gc works. I thought only what does helm package do actually? Let's find out in some time. So tar.gc makes it bad. Yep. So I'm able to reproduce the issue. I'm able to reproduce with version 2 and version 3. How about I do PP copy? Cool. Two issues. Hmm. How about we remove some things? Issue 5768 tar.gz, issue 5792.tar.gz, and issue values. It's fine, I think. Okay, let's have that. Although I just wanted to see what pack is this. Like, is it tar.gz format? It's TGZ, but it can understand tar.gz too. I guess both are somewhat similar. That's why it was able to template it. And it says successfully packaged, but it was not able to put some local repository info chart. Cool. Now we have Helm code to look into. So we are on branch 3 and branch version 3, the version 3, and we can use code to look at the values and see why the upgrade didn't work. I'm hoping IntelliJ installed. Yep, I really need IntelliJ sometimes for such big code bases to navigate. It's easier that way actually. For some reason, I just got used to IntelliJ recently. Right, it's getting a bit later actually for me now. That's my Twitter feed. That's missing here. Right, come on. I think I'm just gonna, stop after this installation. Maybe I'll debug more on these two issues tomorrow. Now continue the live stream. And I'm hoping to find out what's the issue with these, with the upgrade and with this. So, okay, bye then. And I'll continue this tomorrow. Was I audible? Just gonna go check. Okay, I was audible. Bye bye, people.